To be able to lead and manage people, to be able to influence people, to be able to sell to them, to be able to communicate effectively with people, one thing that you've got to be able to recognize is that different people react and respond in different ways. Different people have got different personality, different character traits. And those people that are smart in the way that they want to influence, to lead, to manage, to sell to people, are those people that recognize this and adapt their approach to the individual person that they're trying to manage, lead, influence, sell to, or communicate to. Now, there are lots of different tests and evaluations, assessments that you can take. Even online now, you can sit down and you can perform a personality test. Now, what I'm not expecting is that if you're a salesperson, that you ask all of your prospects to complete a personality questionnaire before you actually start to sell to them. But what I am saying to you is that if you start to consider and you look at individuals and start to look at different character traits and start to wonder and to think about what kind of person it is that you're dealing with, if you can adapt the way that you're approaching them, then you'll do far better. Let me give you a couple of examples, because some people are really spontaneous and really impulsive. If you present something in a way that makes them think, I like the look of that, some people will just make their mind up straight away. Yet in contrast, there are other people that just will not make a decision until they've slept on it, till they've thought about it. Yet other people will go even more to another extreme, and they'll want to sit down, they'll want to think about it logically. They'll want to work out step by step how it's actually going to work. And only then, once they've understood that, will they then make a decision. So if you think about that, just as a very basic example, it's a good idea to be able to understand the characteristics and the different types of people before you start to approach them. If you're managing, if you're leading people, if you're managing a team, then it'd be a great idea to sit down with your team and just to give them all an assessment, just out of interest, even if out of just curiosity, just to understand what it is that makes people tick. The more you understand about their personality and their characteristics, the better you are going to be able to manage them. There are, like I said, loads of different tests online. I guess one of the most popular tests is Myers-Briggs, but another test that's increasingly more popular these days is the 16 PF personality test, or the 16 personality factors questionnaire. Have a look for it online. It's an absolutely fantastic test. It looks at things in an awful lot more detail, and I think is probably a much better judge of the character than a lot of the others out there. Just have a look at how it could work for you. But regardless of what test you may use, just consider the impact that adapting the way that you approach different people could make on your ability to influence and communicate with people.